And she has a nice voice, huh?
Just say you're in love with her dog. Like, we don't have to do this.
No. I'm not. So like, it's only like through her we see him like this person actually cares, because at the very beginning this person doesn't care about anything. Like,
Yeah.
you get bored like watching something, and then worst part is composition. Okay, you can break all the rules, I don't care.
Yeah.
But composition, you are disconnected. What up, guys? Welcome back to Mzansi Scope. As you all know, that's what we do: film reviews, TV shows, telenovelas, and
Everything Mzansi. I'm Kay, this is Rufumo. Today we're doing a review of Adulting Season 1 and Season 2.
Yes,
Alright, cool. So we're going to react, then we're going to give our review. So let's go.
Boom.
Get to it.
Life is not a party. Yasetshenzwa emhlabeni. Akungisebenzi nje number. Usebenzani? Ulala nabo sugar mami le lapha.
Did you see that shot of the G-Wagon? It looks like it was green screen.
You think so?
It look, if you go back, it does, yeah.
Pali. Hey, this combo.
I love this car, bandla.
What God? So you tenga one thing.
When they hire us, bandla.
Someone said they want to hire us because we're trolling them.
Oh, it's not done yet.
The number one is crazy. Season 2.
I love this girl. She's perfect for Bonga.
She's so perfect. I felt like they had this thing.
The chemistry.
Yeah, they had. And he loves it.
No. And even the camera,
Nice.
you slow down. Slow
Oh,
motion.
look at that look. Yo.
Konje, where did she act? Umkoka, ne?
Like, I've never seen her before.
What?
Yes.
You lie. You don't watch Umkoka?
No.
Damn.
And I heard it was very good. Eh?
Yeah, people love it. And the dad, I hate the dad.
Yo, the dad.
Like,
Like, this nigga. Like,
it's horrible.
niggas like him.
Don't say it. Damn, this guy's in love, hey? Oh, he's acting so well.
Yeah,
This is you and Fatima, man.
okay. Oh, shit.
Okay.
I wish Fatima was there.
Oh, man.
This is actually good blocking.
Nah, with having the
Yes.
family at the back and they're having their moment.
Yeah, this is actually good. And she has a nice voice, huh?
Just say you're in love with her dog. Like, we don't have to do this.
No. I'm not. She's so good for Bonga. Like, you know, like we can do this. Like,
I didn't hear you whisper because you blushing. I didn't hear.
okay. Life can change in a short span of time, eh?
Why do you say that?
Like, I started seeing Bonga like from the river.
Oh, and then he's everywhere
It's
now,
like,
yeah.
Yeah, like.
Oh, it's a cave.
Oh, man.
The father.
This is a beautiful house.
Yeah. And I love the colors. You see the colors, like when they contrast it with what he's wearing, like on the background. It's so beautiful. Wait, you don't know your password?
Relax. This is my laptop.
Okay.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, guys.
cool.
Like as you all know, this is adulting. It's streaming on Showmax. It was produced by Caesar Pictures. They've been working, guys. You all know they've been working.
They did Youngins, no?
Youngins.
So they got Youngins and Adulting.
Adulting.
Come on.
Good
Genius.
Move. Good move. Like good.
Yeah.
Move. So yeah. Okay. What do you think? It's a drama.
Okay, first let's give them a summary of what it's about.
Okay.
Okay, so guys, Adulting is 4 friends from varsity.
Yes.
Varsity friends met, stayed together, sabo brotherhood. You know, like the wife brotherhood, but a different brotherhood because they're not brothers.
From different backgrounds.
Yeah, different backgrounds. So they meet up in older life, and then they still in this friendship. Then they're just living through their situations differently as life goes.
But they're still tight.
Yeah, but still tight. So they all come from like, there's one who's extremely a tenderpreneur, which is
the rich guy.
it's Bongane, the guy with the G-Wagon. Then we have Mpo.
Who's middle class.
Yeah, middle class, married, 2 kids. Yeah, good life. Before he starts cheating, good life. then we have Eric. Eric is a...
He didn't finish his studies, by the way.
Eric.
So he dropped out. Yes, he was doing mechanical engineering, but he didn't
Oh,
finish.
that makes sense because he fixes cars and he does all of that. Okay.
Yes.
Cool. So Eric is now a criminal.
Yeah.
He hijacks
Yes.
cars and ish. Yeah, then has a toxic relationship. Fine. Fast forward. Then we have the last one, which is Vuyani, who was a trainer, personal trainer, and then he sleeps with older women for money. So great. Cool. Now that we've had that, cool. What do you think about the actual show?
Whew. I think Adulting, it's a good story. Beside it delving on friendship, it also goes to family dynamics.
Sure, yeah.
And when it goes to family dynamics, they show you like in a broader perspective, for example, the relationship of Bonga and the father, where the father left a long time ago.
Yeah.
You only come back now when he's sick, and you're like, dude,
yeah,
you left us. And I feel like most people can relate with that.
Yeah, a
And
father
then-
leaving, yeah.
Yes, and back to the friends, I feel like most people could relate to that. Like, even if it's not varsity friends, but your friends which you grew up from home, and then you guys go and choose different lives, and you trying to come and be one, but the levels like are not leveling.
Yeah.
You know, and it's difficult.
And I think they pointed out well in the show the different levels of the friendship. There's different levels in general.
There's always that.
Yeah,
There's
so
always that.
I think they did that well.
Yeah, so that's why I feel like, for me, I felt like the show like is very good because it's bringing all those, because I mean, like, even us, we're in that level right now where I'm like, we're growing.
Yeah.
And then we're friends, and then we choose different paths, and somehow we want to help each other in a way. So I'm like, we can relate with this, even the family dynamics.
Yeah.
And then we have people who are cheating on their wives.
Okay.
Like, you know, I'm not saying I'm doing it
I
on their wife.
I
but-
didn't say it. Why do you always do that? I didn't.
No, I'm just saying, not even wife.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm just saying. So yeah, I felt like
Shame Fatima, yeah?
Wow. Yeah, but I felt like the show was good since it's delving on its friendship, love, career challenges, and then the expectations from society. Like,
True.
you have people who expect you to be this person. For example, like, you see them when they go out at the very beginning.
That Gonga. That was such a
yes.
good, like, how they shot that was brilliant.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
there's this other girl, when Vuyani Barkman Bonga comes in, now they know he's gonna buy big bottles. And then Vuyani is happy because Bonga is coming in. And then he goes to chill with Bobonga and stuff. And this girl is just like, you've been drinking wines. I'm like, already she's comparing him with, you understand?
Yeah,
so I felt
yeah,
like,
yeah.
like this good storytelling for me. It's good storytelling. What do you think from your side?
Damn, I just lost my notes and the password to my laptop. But that's fine. What I think about the show is, damn, I enjoyed the show. I feel like I like the brotherhoodness of it all, of like building each other up and having that support system around you. I think that's I haven't seen that being done in this way in South Africa. I don't know if there's another show like that. I'm not sure. But like I really enjoyed how they really explored that friendship and building each other up as brothers, as friends, and then also showing that there's complexities that go in like with life, and you're still there for each other no matter where you are. Hijacker, cheater, rich one, like you're still there for each other. So I really enjoyed that. That was my take. Yeah.
Because it was very good. It was very good. And I also loved when they explore. Do you remember the funeral? Bonga's father, the family dynamics.
Yes.
Bonga and the uncle, and then like just family dynamics at that moment, and the way they shot that, the way they told that, for me was so beautiful, because we hardly like have dramas or films where we go into that deep length of showing the funeral from the preparations during the week when they're still preparing this. So I feel like that's where they were trying to explore the culture and how people like expect, because I remember like the uncle wanted him to change the society which he was using to want to bury his father, and then
this is Bonga.
Yes, then the uncle now want to bring this other one who's coming with this other long chairs.
I remember. And they wanted Bonga to spend a lot more money than he was going to spend.
So they were trying to rip
off. And that's what happens in family. Once you have money, they like, they want to use you, So I thought that was good, Yeah,
that was very good. And then the head writers for this, it was Patu and Gideon. Yeah.
Okay.
And then
makes sense.
No, it's very bad. Okay.
Salty, spicy.
Wow. I didn't want to say that. Didn't I? Yeah. So performance-wise, Guy, what do you think about the performance?
I think Eric was the most impressive.
Yeah.
Because his character is always going through some emotional turmoil. His daughter, his baby mama dies. Like, there was a lot going on in Eric's life.
To see his parents or something?
Yes, his parents. What happened to his parents?
Still young.
Oh yeah, died. Did they?
Yeah, they died.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
They died. Sorry for not trusting you, co-host. So they died. Nah, I didn't say all that.
They died with HIV or something.
Yeah.
According to the story.
Okay.
That's why he's always afraid for the daughter when she wanna go out and stuff.
Oh yes, and then the daughter's also buying him there and being a teenager and. But that let's talk about the daughter. She's old, right, to be playing that.
I thought she was old.
She's old to be doing that voice, right? I'm not just me.
No, I also felt she was old.
She was older. She's too old for what she's playing.
Okay, I get you.
But I'm not saying she was bad, but the voice was quite like.
Yeah.
You were like, hey.
She was. Yeah. But the role like.
Lerato says the same thing. She agrees with me.
No, but the character was very good though. Even though she was older. But
she was good. We're not saying she was bad. We're just saying we could see.
Calling the mother that I'm like the grandmother.
The grandmother like, I'm not gonna wash these dishes. You like, girl.
I'm like, girl, the disrespect, like crazy. But yeah, like Eric is very good. Like
he is. He really is.
Yeah, like
sorry, I must spice.
It's the spice, no?
Spice.
Yeah,
it's spicy.
They want to kill us.
Spicy.
I heard them. They were saying they want to kill us. But yeah, like Eric's character, like I really loved it. I really loved it. Like there were moments where he was twinkling and he's shivering. I remember when he went to the therapist.
Yes, who he then tries to date now.
Yes, like there was a moment there when she was asking him questions and then he started shivering and then.
Oh, then we went into touch angles. Then we go into.
Yeah, but I mean, like at that moment, like I forgot everything.
Yeah.
And then focused on his character. That was so good. And then Chimbi. Bonga.
Oh, yes. Bonga's amazing as a character.
Bonga is amazing.
I think he showed the range because Bo the river, Bo what, like to this character, I think it was very nice. Also, let's remember that Sabu drama, what. So it's not as, how can I say, as challenging as Bo the River because it's still a light-hearted show.
Yeah.
Like the boys, they're exploring, they're having a good time, drinking, partying, that type of stuff. So I really enjoyed him as a character. And they flipped the script because with Bonga we're expecting someone who's like not kind, not whatever, and then he turns out to be like someone who.
But there was a time there's this do you remember when Mpho found out that Palesa was pregnant, and then he wanted advice from Bonga?
Palesa's the side chick.
Yes.
Oh, what's the wife's name again?
What's
the wife's name?
I forgot her name.
I said, what's the wife's name? Research in the back.
Okay, we'll get back to you.
Okay.
Let me just finish this. So, Mpho wanted an advice.
Yeah.
Like, what should I do now? Palesa tells me that she's pregnant. And then Eric was like, bro, tell your wife the truth.
Yeah.
And then
Eric or Bonga?
Eric.
Oh.
It's Eric who's saying this.
Okay.
And then Bonga comes and say, yeah, I know some guy who took the side chick. She came and stayed near his house so that when he's going to see the side chick, he's not going far. That's Bonga.
Oh,
that
right.
was a foul
but
for
then
me.
he did that, right? Mpho ended up doing that. Then that's how we got caught.
Yes, but like, my point here is like, when you are rich and when you are poor, like the advice, when people give you the advice, they will always listen to the one who has money. That's what they did in that line. That's what it felt for me. Because it's like, you can see the advice coming from Eric, like it's genuine. Tell your wife the truth if you want to save the marriage. You can't hide this, kid.
Right.
And then Mpho went with this, went to take Bonga's advice, and it ended bad for him. Came back, now the wife is no longer there. And it's lonely when you're used to it. I'm not saying I'm used to it.
I didn't say it. I didn't say.
Yeah, but yeah, that's my point. So
Okay.
like, Eric, Bonga's role was very good, but I felt like that advice for me was so wrong. But for the character, it did fit. For it
But
to come
I
from
feel like
him.
it made sense for the storyline also.
Exactly.
Because how else was she going to find out the wife's name? How else was she going to find out that she was getting cheated on if she didn't see that they were getting, was it Mr. Delivery or something?
Yes,
Because that's how she saw it.
Yes.
Across the street.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Bro,
what's your
that was so funny. That was
yeah,
so
that
funny.
was so funny. That was so funny. And then character Mpho. What do you think about Mpho?
Once again, I think they flipped the script. Mpho, I expected like a good guy, good husband. I didn't expect for him to be a serial cheater.
Yeah.
Like I did not see that coming because I was like, oh, okay, good family man, blah, blah, blah. Next thing, he's with this girl, with that girl. I was quite shocked. But I think they flipped the script, obviously, like they did with Bonga and them. And also what they did with Eric, because you don't expect Eric to be a good dad who wants to be in his daughter's life.
Yeah.
So I think it worked. They flipped the script on all the characters for us to think this and then something else happened.
Which was so good for me because I mean, like, you always get what you least expect, which was so good. Yo, do you remember when the daughter kidnapped herself?
I don't. What happened, Gonj?
So, the girl
Yeah.
go to a friend's place and then she says she needs money. Like, these boys act as if they kidnap her and then they want like some
Oh, I
money.
remember.
Yes. And then now we had to go and steal a car. Imagine what your children can put you through.
Nah, that
And
daughter,
he's
that
so
daughter is
good.
so
He want-
outrageous.
Yeah, like he was so good. He wanted everything. Like he wanted everything to be smooth, like with her. But I also feel like they did that character for her to be more like her mother.
Do you think her mom is like that?
I think so.
We only saw the mom
We
in
saw her
like.
2 times, but you can.
Yeah, I was
tell,
just
like,
about to say it twice.
Like, but you could tell already, like, yeah, this one
But
like,
her
it goes down. She was giving the minkies.
Minky.
Minky. First time she appears, she's pushing someone inside the water, like, way, man.
And then Eric was like, I love her
I
still.
love that
I'm
one.
like, this is a red flag, eh?
And you know, like he says, like he likes them like that. When he goes to like nice clubs, see like those women, he's like, nah, those are not.
He
my
wants a
type.
crazy.
One those ones, the crazy ones,
Ish, man.
which was crazy for me. On characters, shout out to the grandmother. Eh? The role
Yeah,
was
Eric's
so good.
Eric's mom, ne?
Eric's grandmother. What?
Margate.
Yeah. Sorry guys, also because why is Zitulele?
Zitulele.
Ah.
Zitulele.
Makes sense for the cheating. You must just keep quiet. Is that what it means? Because she was quiet. She didn't leave.
She was quiet. And then there was a moment where she's like, do you know what my name means? And then she explains it to me.
You lie.
Yes, there is a moment like that. So like
they knew what they were doing.
They knew what they were doing.
They literally were feeding us little clues.
Yeah, like they knew.
I wasn't wrong. Prediction card. I wasn't wrong. I wasn't wrong.
Always right. Always right. Yeah, like shout out to the grandmother, like Eric's grandmother. I love the role, and like I mean, like she's been acting like
For
in
years.
a lot of things for
Decades.
years, and then she was very good.
Yeah.
Shout out, man. What else? Okay? Who else did you want to talk about, like performance wise? Or we can.
I want to talk about Bonga's the love of his life.
Oh yeah.
She's great. That's all I have to say.
Very
She's good. She's good at acting, and she plays her role well as the dream girl of Ubonga.
And she plays a role in his character development.
For sure.
Because Bonga is this one person who advises his friends all the time, but he never goes to his friend and asks for an advice whenever like he's having something stressed.
Yeah.
So like it's only like through her we see him like this person actually cares, because at the very beginning this person doesn't care about any woman coming in his life until she comes. And then like you start to see a change, and now
he becomes softer almost.
Soft.
He does.
Like, there was that time where they wanted to propose her come with a ring, and then she's like kneel down and like won't do that. Zulu man with some powers like I won't do that. I'm like, that was crazy. But yeah, like she like the role was very good for his character development.
Yeah.
And then also even Eric, his role, the character development came because of the daughter.
And
like,
Minky.
And Minky, yeah, like they will bring that character like out of him. So that was very good. That was very good for me.
Let's talk cinematography. Your favorite. Una's in the back like, yeah, bo.
Yeah, like, yo, scene, guys. Yo, I don't know. I feel like scene is good, ne? Scene is good.
Someone said, Wait,
I'm giving
let him
the
cook.
shot.
Let him cook.
Scene is good, ne? But I don't like the Dutch angle, the way they keep on using it and where they use it.
Okay.
Dutch angle, we're talking about Kloa. Every time like someone like is emotional or something is happening, and then you have a Dutch angle, I feel like that's disconnecting. Like you get bored like watching something, and then worst part is composition. Okay, you can break all the rules, I don't care.
Yeah.
But composition, you are disconnecting me for real, because if you're gonna take away composition, which is to direct audience where they should look, now we're confused. We don't know
where
what
to focus.
Yes, now ukra like camera emiso, and they only showing like half portion of the head, like down here. This space here at the top, you're like, what are you showing us here? Like, what is this space for? You understand? I didn't like that.
Right.
But the more I continue to watch, I'm like, I understand the cinematographer knows his job. Why? Because most of the time the blogging is very good, right? And then you just have these moments where this person does this, and you're trying to think, well, why is he doing this?
What is motivating that choice of
Yes,
Dutch angle?
I thought about it, and I'm
Yeah.
like, it's unnecessary.
Right.
Because most of the time you see this Dutch angle, and then you see the pull out of composition, right? Which we're gonna explain, guys. We're gonna give you clips which are gonna explain like composition, Dutch angles, and everything which we talk about, so that you guys can understand. every time someone is emotional, for example, I'm gonna give you a moment where Bonga was talking with the love of his life. I forgot the name.
Londega. Amadle. No.
No, it can't be Amadle. I forgot. But there's a moment when she says something and it doesn't sit well with him. And then like at that moment, I think she said something about him staying away from his friend. Like you expect.
Oh, that he's always with his friends, doesn't give her time.
No,
something like that.
Something like Eric is a bad friend because he hijacks cars.
Oh, this is
So
when he was running down in the suit.
Yes.
Okay.
So she wants him to stay away
from Eric.
So the moment she says that, they want to portray that thing of what's going in
what's
his
going on is
mind.
okay.
So they use those angles in times like this. Every time they want to show like this person is no longer in the room. His mind is out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question then. So you're saying this was distracting, blah, blah, blah. What is a better way that you could have done it in terms of showing that this person is disconnected or going through a moment of distress or no longer in the room, besides
using the Dutch angle?
Using the Dutch angle, how could they have done it in a sense where we're not disconnected as the audience?
I feel like this is standardized. I mean, like, we're in film. The moment you want to show emotions, you already expect you to go close with a close-up shot.
Right.
We want to see the reaction from the face, right? We want to hear music change. The color grading also changes.
Right.
So, like, there are three things which you can use to show that the person is
no longer
out,
there or incredibly going through an emotional something, yeah.
So that's what I thought, and I'm like, those were unnecessary for me. They were very bad because it's like every episode you are watching, you are loving the storyline, how they move, except for too much sex, of course. But the way like they keep on bringing that, you get disconnected because composition, in a way, it's supposed to direct you. If I'm sitting here and you are not here, already the composition is bad.
Right.
So if you move out of frame, I must come and sit in the middle so that they can see I'm alone. Right? But if now I'm gonna sit like this and you're not here, composition already is directing me. I'm talking with someone who's that side.
Right.
Right. So I felt like that was disconnecting for me.
Let's talk about that color grading.
Color grading.
Yeah.
So I love color grading because they mostly bring you a natural look. They will give you orange and teal at certain moments, but they also do give you like your natural look to just symbolize like this is how the real life of niggas in Joburg live. So it's, which I feel like it works. And when it comes to grading, like you already know most movies they use orange and teal, which teal I feel like it's between the blues and greens somewhere there, and it's usually like it's used mostly when they are trying to explain like your sadness, disconnect, like most scenes where people are fighting, they use like your teal or blues. But I feel like on these ones they were using like some bit of teal, and then the warm, like on hippie moments and stuff, they were using like your warmth and natural colors. Like for example, Kokonka, like they will go with the natural colors, or maybe blend with the lights which are already there, which I felt was cool. Yeah, I think it was cool. What do you think?
I think it was cool, but I think some of the scenes were a bit music video-esque for me, just like in Youngins.
Cool.
I think it was a bit oversaturated at times. That's my personal opinion. Again, I'll say you overlook these things because the story was good. It was interesting. I wasn't too like bogged down on color grade, cinematography, all of that stuff. I thought it was good, but I did think sometimes I'd be like, hey, like a song, sabo big Nas, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Exactly.
Yeah,
so you thinking those things, but other than that, the story still it's good.
Yeah,
so
you can resonate with it.
Yeah. So I mean, there were times where you're disconnected, but other times you're like, eh, gumnandi. Like the storyline is going somewhere. You know what I mean? Yeah.
And I love the way it ended there. I love the way it ended with now Bonga wanting to do this.
To get
show,
married.
Like that character development. Now we see Bonga who is willing to listen to his friends at the end.
Right.
And
But he
then-
cheated.
Yes, but I mean,
What's up
after
what's
that-
up with you guys? What's up with men, bro?
I
Why
don't
did
know
he?
what's up with them? What's up with me?
On his wedding day, the next day he was getting married. He goes and he gets.
Let me keep quiet before I say secrets. But yes, yes. So I feel like the ending was good for
Yeah.
me because before he started this new journey, he had to reflect. I'm like, I don't want to do this because remember he was always holding back because he never thought like he could trust anyone, or in a way he was afraid to love someone because his father never loved his mother the same way. At least that's how he saw it.
Yeah.
You understand? So
Yeah.
it was a very difficult one. But when he saw the love of his life, woman he's so in love with, was like, let me just do it. Which was a good ending. I wish we had a season 3. 'Cause
If we do have a season 3, what do you think is gonna happen?
I really want.
What are your predictions?
I feel like maybe Bonga can. There's 2 chances here. Bonga can turn out to be like his father as a plot twist, or he can be a good person, not be like his father.
And the other characters?
And then Eric, I think he will end up dating the therapist.
Oh, okay.
Like they have a connection in a way. And I think even the daughter is gonna change and be a good person.
I think if he ends up with the therapist, they will have a good relationship with the daughter
With the
because the
daughter.
therapist will be able to understand where she's
Yes.
coming from. Mpo?
Mpo,
Seems like he also is in love with Balesa, eh?
yes, but it's a tough ride for him. I think he will realize his mistakes as time goes and end up going back to the wife. That's what I think.
Balesa's just left there.
Yes,
But you see, he also loves her.
yeah, but did you see his connection with Z2 when he went to drop the suits for the children for the wedding?
Yeah.
There was that moment I was like, these ones,
They're gonna get back together.
they're gonna get back together.
yeah.
I think so. And then with Vuyan, I don't know. Vuyan is complicated.
Maybe he's gonna get his life together and open his own gym and then. Cause did you see his girlfriend? Like I thought she
His
was so
girlfriend or
good.
sugar mom?
The girlfriend,
girlfriend.
the lawyer girl.
Oh,
Not
yeah.
the other older
But
ladies.
Don't you think she was cheating on him?
No,
She was. Okay.
she was.
They will reveal it.
I think so.
Yeah.
Because she's a lawyer, maybe she's stuck in something.
And
no
she
one
knows a lot about
Cheating.
about things. Like there was a time where he came with this expensive wine. She's like, oh, this expensive wine. That's the wine the boss, my boss keep in his office.
Oh,
And I'm the
so you
only
think it's the boss?
Yes.
Damn.
I think that's happening, and
I didn't pick that up.
he's been noticing it. Yeah, he was noticing it.
Oh, he could feel it with him.
Yes, because there were moments where
But what if he was projecting that because he was cheating with older women to
'cause
get money?
you know, like what I loved from Vian on season 2, he actually wanted to live that life. Where he was
Right, he didn't want to sleep with.
He
older
actually
women.
loved the game.
Yes.
But she was too expensive for him, so now he was forced
But
to
why
do
she? Was she too
Yes, like
expensive
she
for him?
was. Yes, she was.
stable, remember?
Yeah.
But like, don't you think that was pressure he was putting on himself
You think he was?
to sleep? He was already doing what he loved to do, to sleep with older
Yeah,
women.
I feel like it makes sense because he felt under pressure that her friends wanted to go out, go to Dubai, go kai, right?
Yeah.
And he couldn't pay for those. And the girls are going, but
Yes.
the girlfriend is remaining. So he's just like, hey, let me just go and find a sugar mama so that I can. You understand? Because I feel like he was coming okay, and then it turned.
The low part of her, what's that going
I
to
feel
do
like-
for the story? If let's think about it, if she does get to a low point, what would that do for the progression of Bonga or the storyline? Like, how would that add to it? I'm wondering if they go with that storyline. Like, how would that?
They might, because that's the only way we can get Bonga's character development. Like, Fed, I want to see, is he going to be a good man?
A good husband.
Good husband, you understand? So we have to see it from their wife. And like, remember here we have him coming to marriage, Mpho going out of marriage. So now we want to see how it
okay.
works for him. So they are going to bring
Let's go.
Rating.
All right, guys, let's rate. Rufumo, what are you saying? You spoke a lot today. You are passionate.
Yeah, I felt like
you felt it in your heart and soul.
I feel like sometimes, as much as I don't want to admit with some of things, I feel like I can relate with some of the things. You know,
the cheating.
Nah. I mean,
you
like,
missed that. I look straight into the camera.
The
yeah.
The family dynamics.
Okay.
And opening up. I don't talk
at all.
Yeah, I don't talk.
Yeah.
And I have my friends coming like for advices and stuff. I'm like, that's me. You know, that's me. But yeah, if it wasn't because of those Dutch angles and those disconnecting composition, role of the third, can't break role of the third. I'm gonna give them. Yeah.
I'm gonna look away. I
was gonna give it.
I think now let's let K start. Start.
Nah, it's fine. Let me rock. Okay. Yeah, but I was gonna give it. I mean, like, I feel like it does deserve like your 8.5, but because of those angles, I'm like, nah. Let's come back to 7.9.
Thank you for that rating.
Yeah.
We respect your
reasons. Being that it's relatable. Many South Africans can relate with that. I mean, like, when you grow up, you come like across all these family dynamics, cheating and friendship, career challenges, and all these things. So I feel like, yeah, it's a must watch. But they must work on their angles. Yeah. Okay. What do you think?
Thank you for that review. All right, guys. So for me, I will say that I really enjoyed the show. Like I said during the whole review, is I like the exploration of friendship, brotherhood. I like the support they have for one another. I think it's a cool, light show. They explore a lot, family dynamics, all of that type of stuff. So I really enjoyed it. What do I rate it? I'm going to give it an 8. And that has nothing to do with Rufumo's rating. But it's about my personal opinion, right?
Deserve it.
So just to say that I didn't say anything bad, so please hire me about the cinematography. And I enjoyed the show. I thought it was good. Obviously, those times where we disconnected with Dutch angle and all of that stuff, but I think it's a good show, and I think you guys should check it out. To wrap up, please can you guys watch the videos we've already reviewed. We've done Youngins, Fatal Seduction. We've done the reality show, The Ultimatum. So please make sure you guys are watching those. Show us love, support, subscribe, please. A lot of you guys are saying you can't wait for the next episode, but they're not subscribing. We need the numbers. You know what I'm saying? Right now, we're on, how many subscribers do we have on YouTube? We got 72 right now. We're on a road to 100 subscribers. So please, guys, continue showing us love and supporting us. Yeah.